problem.
You do have to have the whole map covered, otherwise the defaults don't really make much sense. It will be Crimson boosted up. That's quite nice in the teaser. I don't actually see that too often. Looking towards the bathrooms there, he will use the UMP at range and give them the man advantage here. Now 4-on-3. We did say this would be a difficult round for Fnatic, winning it in just a 1 versus 1 in the previous round after FaZe had a 5-round lead. 4 versus 3. Nico still alive with the AWP at this point. Rain and Carrigan will be alive, but you can see how segregated the CT forces are. It's going to be one player towards middle. That's Rain. He has to battle 2 players here. Good timing. Here's the grenade come through. Finds 2 and the 3rd. Very well played by Rain. Such a solid play on overpass. He does it again and again. We've got incendiaries left on the CT side at this point. Olofmeister will take some damage here. He'll get alive, dead away alive just about, but Crimson open things up here. Olofmeister has to strike back. It's up to Nico now. Very strong at the B bomb size. He shows us what he can do with the AK-47. Headshots aplenty, and he wins the round single-handedly. JW will try and shut it down, and great shots from him in response. 5 seconds to get that bomb down. It actually works out for him. He's up against Carrigan in the 1 versus 1, and he'll come out and win it. What a round that was. Back and forth. Lights out Counter-Strike. It looked like Nico was going to do it. That was over. And he wins the round.
JW's been playing the late game in this game. Twice too late, but that time pays off. 5-1 Fnatic finally.
There we go. Thank you.
Really nice start from Oscar, able to survive the flank attempt. And that's going to set them into a good advantage. And it's always a bit strange sometimes when you have a player on the T side saving the AWP when you're sort of losing rounds, because obviously then they don't get, you know, round loss bonus, and then if they die in one of those rounds, you sort of like their money's behind everybody else. So life gets difficult.
Nico almost shot Olofmeister in the head in the first place, and then as soon as Olofmeister looks away, Oscar is there, takes Nico down.
Try and find the first bit, but Carrigan causing an absolute nuisance here. Lovely shot towards Golden. It's an absolute brawl right now. Rain coming out on top. He's doing so much damage, but Crim's keeping the dream alive. We've seen him clutch before. Can he do it again? This time 2 versus 1, 25 seconds remain. Got 50 points of health. He finds the first. Nico goes down as the bomb drops on the ground. Guardian with the AWP. All of a sudden, the HP isn't a factor.
Looking around. Guardian had no idea where he was. Easy peasy lemon in my Pisco Sour. They don't have Pisco here. But they still have the position to cover it off, and Micro gets Guardian, which now means he can get the bomb planted. Can he? Oh my god! Where does Guardian's bullets go? Is he shooting blanks?
Yeah, I don't know how Olof didn't find that kill. That's kind of insane.
I thought I was the only one that shot blanks in 2017.
Well, Olof might still be frustrated that. It seemed like the aim was right, the crosshair placement was good, and he probably doesn't win this round now. If he gets that kill, denies a plant, he's got a very good chance to do so, but they're just either side of him right now, one towards the backtrack, one towards main entrance. He goes for... Are they not going to check it? Not like this. Oh, Matt. I just don't have anything to say about that.
No, that's brutal.
Come on, boys. Rounds on the board here. 3 AK-47s to Galil, the UMP. No nades for Lekro. As Rain gets in his comfort zone. AK in hand. Just look at him go. He's just, this isn't Counter-Strike, Matt. This is a bloodbath. This is over. It's absolutely done. There's nothing to analyze. They're just rushing them and killing them.
Yeah, Rain's wrecking them. They never put enough pressure. He's got so much confidence. Oh, God, they just walk out and down they go. Yeah, this is... FaZe is looking amazing.
They do, but Rain, that's unbelievable. He didn't even do anything too fancy there. He just rushed long. He just ran into the playground.
Or never. Well, it is now or a third map, but it's now or never on Inferno, because if you lose this round, you're not going to have much. Gonna have to try and kill people with a Hotel Iron.
I mean, it's like, I don't think there's been one round where mouse spots are maxed out on utility. I don't think there's been one round like that. Well, Sonny's going in. They love to go in! Sonny with 3! And that's massive there. The deep smoke as well. And now FaZe are in so much trouble in this round.
Wow. Sonny appears.
All map control available or possible to them. It's going to give a lot of confidence to FaZe, especially Rain. We know plays Bathroom. We know he will get aggressive at long. He's already wrapped around a party. They know what this is B. There's 3 players inside as a result.
We've got incendiaries left on the CT side at this point. Olofmeister will take some damage here. He'll get away alive just about, but Crim's open things up here. Olofmeister has to strike back. It's up to Nico now. Very strong in the B bombs as he shows us what he can do with the AK-47. Headshots aplenty, and he wins the round single-handedly. JW will try and shut it down, and great shots from him in response. 5 seconds to get that bomb down. It actually works out for him. He's up against Carrigan in the 1 versus 1, and he'll come out and win it. What a round that was. Back and forth. Lights out Counter-Strike.
P250s, double P250s for FaZe in this pistol round. They've got the ranges on Mirage. They're charging into the A site. Rain's been made a raid boss, but it's Olofmeister with the Glock. That's a good start from him. 2 kills for Olofmeister. Smokes in jungle, smokes in connector. They've got control of the site. Guardians push his way through to CT spawn as well. This will be a difficult retake for Mousesports.
Yeah, very, very difficult. Nice approach from FaZe. In goes Chris, though. Ooh, Olofmeister's having quite the round. Oh my god, he's looking for the ace at this point. Will be stolen away by Rain, but Olofmeister, fantastic quad kill. Very decisive, round to round, stay in the moment. You can't allow anything to sort of affect you subconsciously and potentially impact your performance. What a draining game for both sides.
This is madness.
It gets so weird when you play overtimes. Things get really weird because both teams have sort of gone to all their strategies, and you've sort of made all these reads, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, now we've sort of kind of thrown most of our playbook, or if not all of our playbook, at one another. So what do we decide to do now? Do we try to mind game them, or do we just keep playing it out the road for Mousesports? Or perhaps it could be the beginning of another overtime.
Double UMPs. They need to shorten that range. Do you see how Rain just blocks that grenade? Shout out to Sliggy observing as well. Guardian taking out one of the AKs, actually. Sunny will trade. Of course it's Sunny, but Rain, there's no way to check for him. They can't trade either. Rain, of course, 4 versus 2, doing more damage, leaving Oscar with a UMP. He's got to pick up a rifle, surely, going past the connector area. This is the end of the line for Mousesports. FaZe, after a massive best of 3, shut down the dreams, desires of Mousesports and take the championship.
Yeah, the Max 7 in every position, James.
Well, I remember
every map.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. It didn't go so well. Again, Mousesports head towards the A bomb site. Nobody in a middle position. Nobody around connector. But there's no eyes in mid from FaZe. They will worry about it. The Max 7 comes out to play. But the playground's closed. Guardian now finally delivering the shots. 2 kills for him. The Molotov will force him out into the open, but force him to kill more players. Oscar on his own, 1 versus 3. It's only he and Guardian on the A bomb site. He needs to move past. The longer he takes, the more CTs there are. His turn to miss a shot. Guardian with a, well, he gets the ace in
here, so it might be the first round after 9 losses in a row here for FaZe. It's looking pretty good. Nothing really that Stika can do at this point, and he'll get traded out. Finally, a round from FaZe. They lost 9 in a row, James.
Yeah, that was really awkward for Rops on the ramp because he's not close enough to the smoke. If he stands next to the smoke when that push comes in, I mean, firstly, it's really smart from FaZe that they spread out as they come through that smoke. People deep left, people deep right, because that makes it a lot more difficult for Rops to get multiple frags, as you saw as he was trying to drag his crosshair along. If he's closer to the smoke, then he can try and take things away. Ooh, $4,200.
Yeah,
so
actually,
he'll pick up the AWP again.
I was about to say, imagine had they gotten at least like 3 or 4 kills. Like, that would have put FaZe in such a weird position. But they're untouched.
Well then, we reached the last round of the first overtime. And this may be the best opportunity, this round or last round, they're pretty much the same. The best opportunity for Mousesports to win the match.
Just have to go through it. Sunny in position, throws the incendiary, maybe a bit too slow. Down to Chris, around the pillar, gets 2. That's pretty huge considering you already got 1 previous in the round. Now there's a chance here for Mousesports on the retake. They have the man advantage. And smokes will start to dissipate. The nades are low here for the FaZe side, but not for Mousesports. But Olofmeister on the AWP. We've seen how strong it is from this position, and he will equalize.
There's a flash onto Stiko, but may not be safe for him to throw it. There's a smoke to try and obscure Olofmeister's position towards CT. That bomb's ticking though. They've both got kits. Who's going to win the duel? It will be Rain, of course. AWP for Oscar cannot land the shot. A must-win round for FaZe.
There as well.
And it begins. FaZe playing music in the A bomb site, but perhaps there's a chance to plant that bomb. Does Guardian overextend to try and stop it? Takes a shot through the smoke, but they will retain the man advantage, FaZe. But how much damage can Mousesports do? They have Kevlar, these two players. There's a flash, but again, not really time to pick one up. Sunny with the Deagle, trying to do more. Letting a teammate run distraction. Has he got enough bullets? He has! And Mousesports, just like that, are back in the lead. What on earth is going on? A 4K from Sunny. 17 for 9. He is blazing hot at the moment.
You know, you give more time and opportunities for peaks and potential engagements. You want to be the guys taking the action. And as FaZe try to take more action, they get absolutely annihilated. And Sunny should have this last kill. Continuation spray will do the damage as Carrigan makes his way forwards. It's a close miss through the smoke. There's definitely damage to be had here from Carrigan. The bomb is making its way safely for a plant onto B.
This is so awkward because the one person you have in mid kind of needs to protect the weapons that are still down. But Oscar has the AWP. He is not the man you want in that situation. You want a rifler in case he goes down. Oscar tries to escape, knowing B. They'll take a risk and bolster the defenses. Maybe in case of a fast play towards A, they were correct about the aggression towards B at the beginning of the round. But how will FaZe play it now?
Very, very tense. Just like that first frag means so much. Sunny, does he have a flashbang here to peek with some utility to block off some of these angles? Obviously, you don't want to walk into a crossfire without the aid of utility. Looks like Rops is setting up a smoke, and there, or rather a flashbang. There's a smoke for a teammate as well. The peek comes in, and Rain is so strong, isn't he? 3 kills.
To flash him for a significant amount of time. He'll get his bell rung though through the corner, but he's still a problem. The Molotovs are flying in. Rain is on fire, and now he's absolutely dead. Nico supporting. The smokes have gone. There's no bomb plant just yet. 27 seconds left. 3 on 3. Loads of players are tagged. Carrigan delivering with the AWP as well. 2 AWPs, 2 laser pointed guns driving through the site. 15 seconds to get the bomb down. Nowhere is safe. Oscar has to cover for the default plant. He has to. Does Guardian reaggress? Oh, the double grenade from Olofmeister. 6 points for that one, and match point to boot.